Ready? We're going live on TV now. Oh, right. I forgot I'm still in the top right from the last stream. I forgot we were blocking the silver and blood text, so we had to put me up there. 1 second. Let's oh, look at that. I don't have pants. Ooh. Transform. Resets transform. Oh, look at that. I definitely have pants. Ha 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 ha. Whoop. There we go. Hello, chat. How we doing? We are so back indeed, Dread. Hi, Innocence of Hearts. Hi, Crapheus. Oh, is that a new peak? Did they get a new peak emote? Had this Arvo free from life to veg out here. Let's go. Cannot believe he managed to hold off pulling for so long. It has been actually genuinely painful, Innocence of Heart. It has been so hard. Hi, Magpie. How's it going? Hey, Boosted Slot, good to see you. What is this game? This is Punishing Grey Raven. It's the first one we're going to be pulling on today. It is the game that Kuro made and is still continuing to run before Wuthering Waves. They made Wuthering Waves. It's actually how I found out about Wuthering Waves initially, was through this game. Is it quiet as fuck? My volume's turned down for some reason. Weird, whatever. Anyway, it is the game that's Kuro Games made before they made Wuwa, and it is essentially what funded their ability to make Wuwa. And now that Wuwa makes like fucking 15-20 times as much money, Kuro now uses Wuwa to fund PGR. Vera is indeed the priority, true. Jesus, disembodied torso? No, I am a full and complete VTuber with a completely professional full design and everything, I promise. Just means you had more time to get pulls. I mean, kind of, yeah, Coldrith. Also good to see you. Kind of, yeah, but like, especially on Star Rail, I don't want to spoil myself on any content at all, so I haven't watched any of the stuff, any of like the cinematic stuff they put out, none of the in-game little videos and stuff. I've just been going on, autoing my Archer materials, and then logging it off and cashing out my dailies. I've been trying to interact with it as little as possible. And hopefully next week we can actually do like a full proper like Star Rail day to really go through all of that content, because it's, you know, Phainon's already leaving soon because it's been like fucking 2 weeks. But this is probably going to be the only stream I can actually fit in this week. There's just been so much going on this week and the next week, since the hotel that has a bar I'm opening up at is finishing up and getting ready for like the soft opening next weekend. So, besides just also having to go in and doing training and all that stuff, I've also been having to spend a lot of hours getting the bar ready and setting everything up, because it's, you know, completely needs everything figured out and put in and everything. So, it's been busy, and I still have to wake up way earlier than I'm used to for that shit. So, we're going to enjoy the nights while we have it tonight. Smile. I like these games, but so afraid to try new gacha games. Did you finish 3.4? 3.4. Which one was 3.4? Was that the you mean the Phainon story patch? No, I finished the story before Phainon released, because Phainon released, I want to say, a day before AX. Though this past week I've been busy with all the work stuff, and the week before last, I was at Anime EXPO, which is why I keep yelling about how Kuro Games and Honkai and Mihoyo hates Anime EXPO, because Kuro released Vera like 2 days before Anime EXPO and Punishing Grey Raven, and released Lupa on the first day of Anime EXPO in Wuwa. And then Phainon released like a day before or something like that. I don't know. They all released right around Anime EXPO, and I was out of town the entire week. I could have polled on my phone or something, but I wanted to poll on stream, so I have been exercising demented levels of self-control and not polled any of these motherfuckers until I could do it on stream. This version made you spend $100. I'm so sorry, Magpie. As long as you have the disposable income, you are free to do with your money as you want to. Lupa was at the ice cream booth, though. Lupa... I didn't see Lupa, I saw Camellia. Do you mean like there was a Lupa cosplayer? / Lupa... what's-her-face? Lupa, like, mascot? Because they had the Camellia mascot at the Wuwa booth when I saw its deity. I don't know. It was a cute little collab, though. I took a bunch of photos and had a bunch of stuff for AX, and I never posted any of it to Twitter. Maybe I'll just, like, fucking spam post all of that tomorrow or something. I've got, like, I should really take a photo of all the shit I bought, too, because I got a lot of stuff, but it's mostly Arknight stuff. Because Arknight Arknights had a lot more stuff this time around than they often normally do. They did at least last year at AX, and especially with like the visibility that Arknight's Enfield has been getting. Arknights, they have a lot of stuff. I bought like 4 Arknights art books because that's what they had there. Cool to see you in person. You were taller than I expected. A lot. I mean, oh yeah, it was good seeing you in person as well, Deity. I appreciate you dropping off that figure. It's very cool. I have it set up by my other figures right now and it is of course the Vera figure. I cannot wait for them to actually put out a Vera Geiravor. Geiravor figure, which is actually who we're gonna be pulling right now. Because it is... I still think probably her best design, honestly. As much as I love Garnet, and it was my first Vera, I really love Geiravor, especially like the launch skin, which I'll probably also grab because I hate myself. But it is... Also, you said I'm much taller than one person. You do realize I was wearing 8-inch platforms, right? Like, I'm like 5'9" / I don't know, 5'10"-ish, like somewhere in that range, but I was wearing 8-inch platforms when you met me. I don't know if you saw my shoes because we were in the artist alley. You did not know? Yeah, I was wearing 8-inch platform boots, so that's probably why I seem so tall to you. Bro, I just finished getting my boy Phainon home, and 2 weeks ago he got Vera. Congratulations, John Mavul. Glad to hear. And yes, we are going for the Veras now. It needs to happen. But first, also, let me just put this over here. It'll be easier to access. PGR is very quiet, and we have to turn it up for the pulling. Look, chat. It is chat skin, the community skin. Acrafius pushes the skin so that the entire Goondola may enjoy it. This is our Lunar, our apple. It was tooth and nail getting that dude, now I can rest. That is after I get Lupa. Yeah, good luck. What is this, lol? So this is a gacha skin. PGR, so we're all, any PGR player is kind of disappointed by the skin game in the WUWA. Because, like, let's see, the fuck is it again? Top up? Yeah, since, like, these are the kinds of skins that we get in PGR. And, like, some of them are free, too. Like, these are all purchase. These are, like, purchasable skins, right? And they also have, like, they also all have special effects. This is the skin for Vera we are definitely getting. But also, they have, like, free skins that they just put out in patches that are... all have special effects. It's fucking wild. They're even putting out a summer skin for one character that is going to be completely free that came out in CN around the same time as the summer skins for WUWA came out. And everyone was like, why do we get like an outfit and no special effects changes and everything for this much money in WUWA when the skin literally has special water effects and is completely fucking free? It's for this character, Elisa, and she has another free skin, because this skin was completely free. For her SSS, ha 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 ha, smile, 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 nod, 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 wink. But this one has completely special effects. It turns all of her attacks as well as her ultimate into, like, cyberpunk neon lights attacks and things like that. We have all of these incredible skins. This is also the community skin. We also got this one. Chat also got us this one. Crave his very generous donations. And it's all special effects skins. Like, they have changed special effects. They have oftentimes changed voice. They sometimes have changed voice lines and stuff too, especially for ones like the gacha skins, which I only own, like Lucia's and, of course, also. Let's see, also Luna's. And funny thing too is that all of these gacha skins launch with a full story event, like a full story event you get to play through. And we played through it on stream, and it's like, why is this story event for a fucking gacha skin better than Wu was writing? It's crazy. The most peak skin in PUUUUULLLS besides wedding skin for Lucia? Yeah. Yeah, the Lucia skin, so like the Lucia wedding skin, it's definitely not one I'm going to personally get, but I will say that out of basically all of the goddamn wedding skins I've ever seen in like various gachas, even ones I don't play, Lucia makes sense. Like, it makes the most sense. It's Lucia. Like, if you've played the story, if you play PGR, you know, it makes sense. It's Lucia. It's definitely, like, a realistic alternate timeline thing that isn't just like a ha ha ha, you can marry a wife. You know, it's Lucia. It actually does, that actually does make sense. But how did you notice the pics on Discord show them quite well, the platforms? Yeah, I mean, that's true, but also, I don't know. I think a lot of people look at feet. Like, fetish jokes aside, I don't think a lot of people really look at feet when they look at outfits, right? Like, if you're kind of into outfits and style, and I wouldn't say I'm into fashion, I'm just like, I like outfits and clothing, but I don't really keep up with any kind of trends or anything like that. But you don't really often look at a full outfit, and especially not the shoes. I think that's also largely because a lot of male-bodied or raised male people probably just aren't used to actually looking at or caring about shoes unless you're in the particular like subcultures that really care about expensive sneakers or something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised that someone wouldn't notice the goth boots away. I mean, I have a bunch of different goth boots and they're all very interesting looking. But that is just a thing. I just think that's kind of a natural blind spot for a lot of people. I was going to get Carlotta's skin because she's Carlotta, and then remembered Vera's summer skin. So true. I mean, I got Chun-Li's because he's Chun-Li, but I even use it. I got it simply to simp for Chun-Li, and I don't even use it anymore. Character design feels like 2010's gacha game. It is a 2010's gacha game. Indeed, it's 2017 or 16 in China and 2019 global launch. We have been doing catch-up patches, but one thing that's really nice about PGR is that it's absurdly free-to-play friendly. If you do your dailies, you do your weeklies, you do your events, without even buying like a monthly pass or a battle pass, you are guaranteed to get at least one copy of every new debut S-rank, you know, that version of 5-star S-rank character, and then you can also guarantee getting a second copy of them to unlock their SS rank from the currency you earn from endgame weeklies. So like, this game is absurdly generous. And it's gotten a lot more attention not only because of Wuthering, but because they also announced the DMC collab 2 patches back in CN, and we get the DMC collab next patch. So we get to play as Dante and Virgil. And a lot of people have been skipping our queen Vera because of the fact that they're saving for Dante and Virgil, which, you know, incorrect choice. They made the factually incorrect choice, but they can suffer their own consequences. Gary does have some wild designs throughout, though his appearance is in Gundam. We got a Sunhouse skin for free at least? Yeah, we did. That's true. We did get the Sunhouse skin for free, which is nice. And, I mean, it would be nice if it had some kind of special effects changes. Because, like, they did special effects changes for fucking the Jin C skin. It wasn't much, but they did change the special effects. The sword itself changes, the energy and everything from her slashes changes. They have little not peach blossom, sorry, peach blossom. Peach blossom flowers and stuff happening. The dragon looks different, special effects are different. But then for the Chun-Li and Carlotta skin, they kind of just went really fucking lazy, honestly. Shoes continue a lot about a person, not the active working, expecting not to walk a lot, etc. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with Cravius. I just think it's a natural blind spot for most people, you know? A lot of times the base versions look better than the skins. Yeah, I mean, I think Chun-Li's base version honestly looks better than the skin. They just got it because it's Chun-Li, and she's like she's like my favorite character in Bua. A lot of that is because we have Shalom at home, and Shalom is the best written female character I've ever experienced in any media, period. Not just gacha games, but that's a whole different rants and a whole different bunch of clips and things like that we've done like 5 times before, and we probably shouldn't spend time on tonight doing it. But yeah, so we are here to pull Vera. So for those who aren't familiar with PGR, in PGR, you can easily farm well over 60, generally around like 75-ish, plus maybe 80, 82-ish in some patches, or some sets of patches, to get the new S-rank character, just purely free to play. Just do your dailies, do your weeklies, do your endgame, do your your events and stuff like that. And then if you buy Daily Pass, then you're guaranteed to be able to pull 2 copies at least every single time. But the thing is that you expect to hit hard pity in this game. There is not scaling soft pity. The base rate, I believe, is 0.05? Yeah, base rate is 0.5. It's 0.5% chance per pull. So that's actually worse than like Genshin and Star Rail at 0.7. And there is no soft pity. Like, it is always 0.5 until you get to 60. PGR players expect to hit 60. You're basically buying the character. If you get lucky, you get lucky, but it's very rare. Every PGR veteran knows that you basically just buy a character for 60 rolls. But they give you so many for free, and this game is so generous to dolphins too. They have incredibly cost-efficient packs for like lower cost packs for things. It's just also really hates whales, because once you get rid of all of the nice packs they have for discounted pulls and resources and stuff, each patch, buying without a 2x bonus, the black cards, which is, the rainbow cards, which is the one you buy with money, 2 black cards, is like, I think $4.2 per pull or something like that. I have it on the spreadsheet, actually. Let me actually check, because I want to see how fucking terrible it is again. Because it's been a second since I looked at the spreadsheet. I did update it for this patch, I'm pretty sure. But I have a, yeah, I have a PGR spreadsheet that I do update sometimes. But is this one the copy of Sits? Yeah, I guess I was just lazy. Was I being lazy? I don't know. I think this is the most updated one. Either way, point is, yeah, it's $4.23 per pull to buy a pull in this game. But then you also have monthly pass, which is 38 cents a pull, and then you have a lot of like little packs that go for less than $1 a pull. Your weekly rotating two pull packs that are $1.69 per pull, roughly. Again, this is all averaging because you get slightly different efficiency depending on the size of pack, right? But it's, and on top of that, you know, you have a 60 guarantee instead of a is it 180 or 160? 180 guarantee in something like Genshin or Star Rail, right? Is it 90 pulls? It is 90 pulls, yeah. Anyway, point is, very generous game, so you don't really have to ever worry about like having to spend money in this game. At the end of the day, you can get every character for free, and then you can also build up spare pulls to build multiple versions of characters if you really want to. So what people are doing is that they're using a lot of their savings on pulling the DMC characters next patch because it's a collab, but it also costs $32.80 compared to PGI. Yeah, they really have just kind of gone all in on making Wu the cash cow for the company. Which, to be fair, MiHoYo did with Genshin as well, because they very clearly love and put a lot more energy and love and effort and passion and everything into fucking Impact Third than they do Genshin. Or Star Rail, honestly. ZZZ, I would argue they're about equivalent, but gotta thank you for getting me into PTN through your Twitter ramblings. Peak out of 10 will blow my eyes out over Ying Ying event again. Ying Ying. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Daddy Robbins. Also a very free-to-play friendly game, and also an incredibly fun game. Challenging, though. Story progression is actually pretty difficult if you don't invest wisely, but they also give you Nox completely for free, who is still like T0, triple SSS rank, like tier, like absolute best in slot in the game still. If you just build Nox, you'll carry through most of the story. But it is PDN, Path to Nowhere is pretty difficult. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Daddy Roman. It's such a good game. It deserves more visibility, but I don't think Eisno cares that much. Like, there's such a huge, massive cult hit in China. I don't think they care that much about global marketing, which is weird because they get incredible global voice actors. Like, the voice actor lineup they get is insane. For, you know, it not making much money over here. Color characters often kind of suck because if you don't max them out on the first one, they probably aren't getting reruns. Oh yeah, no, exactly, Coldred. That's why so many people are saving up for it. Personally, I don't care that much about Dante and Virgil. I'm probably gonna SS at least both of them. But this is Vera. This is Vera, and as much as there's like the whole funny like haha woof woof bark bark with the Vera dogs thing, like she is genuinely my favorite character in this game. She is the character who taught me how good character writing can be in a gacha game, or in a game in general, honestly. She would like I still think Shalom from Path of Nowhere is better, but that's also like a very high bar. Vera is the reason why I realized that gacha game writing could be this good. Because of her character backstory and her involvement in the main story in this game and all of these different things, and especially like her second frame's character backstory, like outside of haha crazy sexy like sadistic redhead ooh step on me mommy woof woof bark bark, which is like a joke in the community. Vera lovers are called Vera dogs because we bark bark for our queen, but she, especially because Genshin was actually my first exposure into gacha gaming. And Genshin's writing, especially back then, was of very questionable quality. Playing PGR and, like, discovering Vera is kind of what made me go, wow, these games actually can like fucking hit with writing, and it's also why like a big focus of the gacha games I play and a big focus of for me for quality of a gacha game these days is the writing, because honestly some of the absolute best writing I've ever seen in media period, not just in games and not just in gacha games or in games, have been from gacha games, because they're doing a great job of using the gambling money and the predatory monetizations to get good writers to write good. What game is this, Blake Davis? This is Punishing Grey Raven. This is the game that Kuro Games, the company who makes, the developers who make WUA, Wuthering Waves. This is the game they made before Wuthering Waves that funded Wuthering Waves being made. And now that Wuthering Waves makes like 20 times as much money as it, this game is now being funded by WUA. It's kind of like, have you ever heard of Mihoyo's Honkai Impact 3rd? It's kind of the exact same situation. Honkai Impact 3rd makes like less than a 20th, that's like a 50th, I think, of the money that Genshin makes. But Genshin was originally made because of the success of Honkai Impact 3rd, and then they used the Genshin money to fund Honkai Impact 3rd to be even better. Instead of making Genshin better, don't worry about it, it's a whole thing. Anyway. Really hope Nodcry has a better writer. 5.0 was really bad. Oh, for like Genshin, yeah, I couldn't say. I have not paid any attention, but second half 2.4 WUA story was pretty pog IMO. Yeah, no, WUA picked up. WUA definitely picked up. For me, part of the reason I actually took a break for like a patch and a half at the very beginning of WUA coming out was being burnt, was like just feeling kind of betrayed, because A, they nerfed how quick swap worked. So quick swap Kalkaro Yinlin, which was how I've had fun in WUA in the early days, wasn't a thing anymore, really. It just didn't really work very well anymore. And on top of that, the voice acting was so bad early on in WUA, like when it launched and everything. The voice acting was so bad. The localization was so bad and filled with so many translation errors and all of these things. Some of the quests, especially if you got like into the more southern areas in like version 1.0 of WUA, literally looked worse than Google Translate. Like, it was bad if you played in EN. That's why I played in Chinese for the rest of version 1 and switched to EN dub for version 2 for Renesita and all of that. But it was just particularly disappointing to me because I am a PGR player. I have been playing PGR for just about 4.5 years, close to 5 years now. Like, I've been playing PGR for close to 5 years. I started playing PGR, like, after I quit Genshin, back in, like, the 2.2 days or something for Genshin. So I've been playing this game for a long time, and I've seen how much Kuro can cook and how good their writing can be, but also, like, not just, like, story writing or dialogue, which is important, but, like, how good their character writing is. How much they can make these characters feel like nuanced, real, multifaceted human beings that aren't just caricatures, but have so much more going on below just whatever surface presentation they have. They're incredibly good at that in Punishing Grey Raven. Then, like, version 1.0 through 1.3 of WUA was fucking garbage in terms of character writing. It was so bad. Then the story wasn't great either. Like, the writing did not hit. The gameplay hits. And, like, I mean, we already know Kuro could fucking cook with gameplay because PGR's got incredible gameplay. But, yeah, then that all happens, and that just kind of really killed it for me. I do think with Camellia, they did manage to kind of really kick it up again in version 1. And in version 2, they are cooking. Like, version 2 is very good. So, like, 2.0 through, is it 2.4 now? But, yeah, for, all of that is, like, pretty good, but it still doesn't act, it's still not as good as PGR writing. At least past, like, chapter 10-ish on PGR. It has the old gacha game problem of the first few chapters are okay, but they're not bad. Like, they're definitely not, like, WUA version 1 bad. In fact, some of the chapters are probably about as good as, like, version 2 writing for Wuthering Waves, but, like, PGR is, I don't know, they still haven't cooked. That they, like, I know a lot of people really, like, fucking died and like, love the Cartethia part of, like, that was, like, 2.2 storyline, as well as, like, the Lupa storyline happening right now in WUA, but, like, neither of these have got shit on Surviving Lusum. None of these have got shit on Last Spark. None of these have got shit on a lot of the PGR chapters that are just, like, so incredibly well written and such, like, an emotional roller coaster and hit your heartstrings so badly and are just emotionally evocative, raw moments and scenes and explorations of the characters. It's just like, yeah, nah, WUA just doesn't hit the same. Which is funny because, you know, I definitely am known for being, like, a math and gameplay person. Because, you know, obviously did like metamath min-maxing, optimization, all of that stuff back when I was doing YouTube full-time. And then also, especially even like in the more recent, like the streams I kind of picked back up and everything, I was doing a lot of gameplay stuff, especially a lot of like Wuthering Waves, speed walks. I would call them speed runs, but I kind of go, oh, I can clear this in under 50 seconds and like grind it until I clear it in 50 seconds kind of thing. Doing like fucking around with quick swap and figuring out optimal rotations, combos, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, like I said, what really makes a lot of these games, it makes my favorite games is the writing. I care a lot about writing, and I care a lot about good characters and good character arcs and development, and Vera's a great example of that because her character development has been incredible up through like her second version basically, because they do an older style in this game where they don't release new characters with every like new release. They release new versions of characters with every release while adding a few in occasionally. So this is the third Vera we've had. This is the third Vera, which means we've gotten to like enjoy her entire storyline. It's not like a character in Wuwa where you get to like you get to see like Zani in the main story, and you see Zani's character story, and that's basically it. She might pop up for a cameo later. In PGR, you're gonna have your first Zani, and then you're gonna have like your second Zani in the next storyline, and then you're gonna have your third Zani like right around now when Vera's coming out, right? So you actually get to really see these characters develop and see their choices and see how they interact with different people, how their relationships are with many people, how they evolve, how they degrade, all of these different things. And from what I have heard from, I'm pretty behind on PGR story. I need to catch up. I'm like quite a few chapters behind at this point. But from what I've heard from other PGR peeps that I trust, Vera's character growth and arc only gets even better in the up until through like this current chapter that is hers. Okay, anyway, let's pull. Let's go. It's going to be orange. Wow, no way. An A rank. That never happens. Let's go. Still feel gypped about the CN audio differences? Yeah, the Wuba version 1 CN audio differences were crazy. Like, speaking of, like, writing and voice acting things, I'm not even, like, really... I guess for the sake of stream, I'll watch to see if a red pops up early, but oh my god! Okay, never mind. I talk shit. Now I'm getting hit with an early copy. That's actually crazy. What? That never fucking happens in this game. Actual streamer luck. My patience has been rewarded. Vera has blessed me. Vera has blessed us, deity. Vera has blessed all of us. The entire Goondola gets our first copy of Vera at, what was that, like, it was at 5 polls, we did 2 10 polls, right? We did 2 10 polls, and then this is like 30, so 9? So that was at like 34 polls or 44 polls? 34 or 44, I don't know. Way earlier than 60, that's crazy actually. Well, good thing too, because I'm going for triple S, so let's see how this goes. It's Vera. Are you fucking kidding me? What has happened? After I just talked so much shit about like how rare it is to get early characters, this happens twice in a row. This is like Innocence of Hearts, also known as Local Deity on the Discord server, is the other like PGR player who's been playing. I think he's actually been playing it a little bit longer than I have, so he knows how fucking insane it is that this just happened. What the fuck? This literally never happens, chat. Like, this is like getting like a double debut S rank or 5-star on like fucking Wuwa or Genshin or Star Rail or whatever in your first 10 pull. Like, that's the level of luck we're having right now. What the fuck is this? Okay, well, triple S Vera might be more realistic than I thought. I didn't have enough pulls to actually triple S her, but I actually might now. I could do the mental math to figure out if I do, but fuck that. We just. Oh, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? What the fuck? I have never. Okay, yeah, every PGR player right now in the room is just like completely. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? I've never even heard of something like this happening before, much less like seen it happen or done it. What the fuck? Oh my god! so funny. Done and Dusted. No, it is not Done and Dusted the Crayfius. You actually need to get 6 copies of the character the Triple S in this game, which is why I was saying I don't have enough. Okay, I guess we go again. Because how this game works is you have your S rank, second copy. What the? Kuro, I know you're watching, and you're rigging my polls, and thank you! Vera has rewarded me for my... God, what has it been now? Almost 2 weeks of waiting so we could do this on stream, as well as all of my devotion over these years. And for, like, my just gigantic fucking yap before we polled about how incredible she is. And she's like, you know what? Here, have one of me every fucking temple. What is actually happening? I've lost count. Have we got 4 copies now? Like, what is actually... Like, I cannot explain to you, chat, how rare this is. Like, most PGR players of, like, several years get maybe 1 or 2 early characters over the course of years. I don't know what's happening right now. And I've lost count of how many we have. But I think this next one's 5, which I can stop at because... I can get the 6th copy from a Pancake Skulls. What is happening, chat? That's actually insane. Vera edging boosted his pull rate, so fucking true. Oh my god. At this point, we're definitely hitting 60, chat. There's actually no way. There's actually... God, that is the content of all time. Clip that. YouTube's clipping really fucking sucks, though. Like, I have been, like, noting down timestamps for, like, all of the most of the streams of funny things happen, but I've just been too lazy to actually clip it. This is being clipped. Like, there is a 0 chance this is not being clipped. What the I had enough for, like... Yeah, I didn't even bother watching. We guaranteed her at that point. What just happened, chat? I don't have words. I know a lot of words, and I'm very good at saying a lot of words, and I don't have words. I'm fucking blind, aren't I? Vera, my beloved. Where? Oh, wait, right. She's at the top because she's brand new. I was looking for her because she was level... Wow, okay. Yeah, so 1 copy... gets you S. 2 copies gets you SS. So now we're SS. Oh wait, sorry. No, now we're SS. I can... Yeah, now we're SS. Sorry, that was 1 copy. Yeah, 1 copy gets you SS. Hasian voice actress is so good. Oh, I know a lot of people... I know her English voice acting and JP voice acting is really good too. She's pretty much beloved across all voice performances, but... I started playing this game in Chinese because I wanted to... I played a lot of my gacha games in Chinese at this point, just because it helps get my ear more used to Mandarin, and I'm trying to learn more of it as an adult, because I didn't learn it as a child. But OG Vera, for me, is the CN dub, and I love her voice. I love it so much. Alright, so, 3rd copy gets you SS3. SS3... Wait, what? Why does it say... Okay, this is glitching out. We do not have Triple S yet. But SS3 gets you oftentimes a very significant and powerful buff to your character. And for a lot of DPS characters, it's kind of where you want to push up to a little bit, but it's not really generally necessary. SS is kind of considered a complete character for most characters. You're expected to do SS, and kits are mostly built to have SS because you can get a 2nd copy for free. And then after you get another one, you get SS6. Right here. Oh, wait, sorry. You get SS6. You have SS3. SS6 does nothing. It just gives you a little bit of stats. So like, having those 5 copies gets you basically nothing. Wait. Wait, how many copies did we get? Oh. I didn't need to keep pulling. I can count good, chat. I can count. Okay, I guess we have an SS. We're gonna have an SSS1 Vera then. Fuck me. Vera literally handed us enough copies for an SSS, and then I just completely, like, no-brained it and pulled an extra copy. So we're still buying all of these anyway. Like, I don't care that SS1 does basically nothing. We're still buying all of those Pancake Skulls. This is Pancake. It's the weekly, like, boss rush thing. We'll actually do some of that since we're already on the game. But yeah, okay, I guess I have an SS1 now. Whatever. Yeah, no, you're right. SS3 is 2 copies, and SS is 4 extra which 4 extra copies. I couldn't count. I was in too much disbelief. I was in too much disbelief doing like 50 pulls and getting the like the 4 copies. All 3 copies. I was in too much disbelief that I stopped counting. So I guess we have a triple S1 Vera. I probably could have used that for like DMC or something, but I don't care. I don't care. That's, like, actually absurd. That's, like, actually insane, though. Oh my god. That is a clip of all time. I didn't have to write it down. It's at the beginning of the... I was gonna be like, oh, I should write in the timestamp. It's the beginning of the VOD. It's whatever. I'll find it. Oh my goodness. Insane. It's actually funny, because if you're talking purely meta in this game... If you're talking pure... This shall now be known as the Vera instance. So true, Dread. So they've adjusted ball rates this patch. I've gone both Selena and Vera extremely early. I mean, I guess we just both lucked out. I don't believe they changed the rates. And if they do change it, I'm pretty sure they have to legally required to say so. Like... They don't have to tell us if there's like a different soft pity curve, even though there's not soft pity in this game, but if they change like a soft pity curve, they legally have to at least change the total combined chance that's listed in the rates. Both China and like I believe the EU require it. Now you can go for a paid outfit. Oh, we were always gonna get the paid outfit. There's zero question about that. Make a YouTube Shorts now just for the polls. I mean, that was probably my plan. First video uploaded in the channel for months is just gonna be pulling that many Veras and then realizing that I have SS1 now because I didn't count right. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually fucking crazy. Holy shit. Alright. Awaken. Alright, we need to get a weapon. I was so excited to like triple S or I forgot we need to pull the weapon still. Weapon research is like the area where you can potentially get fucked in this game. Because it's an 80-20. But it's always an 80-20. You don't have to pull it on the debut patch. You can pull it whenever at an 80-20 rate. And a lot of characters really want their signature weapon in this game. It's kind of expected that you pull like a character signature weapon and you get them to SS through the free pain cage skulls you get from doing your endgame weeklies. It's pretty expected that that's kind of like the baseline, like quote-unquote functional one. The funny thing about Vera is that this Vera, Geiravor, doesn't actually need her weapon. It's just very good to have it. But this weapon doesn't actually... The rates are higher in this one, so in the early copy it's more realistic, but you still kind of just expect to go to 30. Like, I expect to go to 30. Really, more the thing we're praying for is to not lose 80-20, because I haven't lost 80-20 in, like, 7 weapons. So, like, I'm very overdue. Oh, wow, no way. We got it at 30 at Hard Pity. Just go full dupe Vera now since she graced you 4 earlies. Smile. Wow, we got the weapon. I'm actually just glad I didn't lose 80-20 there. Okay, and then we also need to get her cub. Woof woof. Actual woof woof, though. Oh, yeah, I didn't buy the battle pass. Cub battle pass last patch, so I'm actually not that many. Whoop. That's okay. Wait a second, don't I have a cub ticket in the shop? I think I do. Is that a thing? No. Wait. Oh, is Vera not in here yet? Oh, if I wait a patch, Vera will be in here, so we can get her SS3. I completely fucking forgot I had this. I don't think... No, I don't think they have a cub. They have a cub ticket for that thing, do they? Whatever. Yeah, last patch we went a little ham on buying things because Crayfius was so generous and donated so much for like buying skins and stuff, but we bought like fucking so many skins last patch. So it ended up pushing us into a pretty high bracket on the top-up rewards, the spending event. Glad this game really wants you to get 30 pulls if you are lucky as fuck for the weapon. And harmony function happen. Yeah, exactly. Harmony is a thing, which is makes a signature weapon very nice, even if it's not that useful, because Vera's doesn't give her a useful effect, but access to harmony as well as signature weapon resonances is really, really nice in this game. Okay, enhance, highest, enhance, complete, weapon resonance. You want to? Hey, chat, you want to see how many of these I have? We've got 3 weapons that I can convert over, and I've got 7 of these. Don't ask why. Alright, deadline timing. Like, we're going all in. We're doing a full 3 weapon resonance. You don't normally do this, by the way, unless, like, you're a whale or you love the character. You don't need to do a 3 weapon resonance, and it's kind of expensive to do so. But I don't care. Especially because Vera is because she's, like, the amplifier on the team, which is the quote-unquote healer on the team. Or support on the team. Her getting at least 2 is nice because superconducting axial ray just increases everyone's attack by 8%. And then the Glorious Spirit increases everyone's full attack by 10% as well after healing them. So it's actually just nice for general in the team. And then deadline timing is nice on her, it's not required. But deadline timing gives you more orbs and for a lot of characters, deadline timing can unlock better rotations by getting the extra resources you need, but it's not all characters necessarily want that. Oh, Jinx, I lost weapon tippy thrice total. You are lucky. I mean, I got the weapon happened at 30, definitely. But yeah, not losing the 80-20 is nice. It's very nice not to lose the 80-20. I think I'm at 8 now, which means that we are incredibly overdue for losing one. So that's probably happening next patch. Okay, let me try to remember real quick. So Vera actually normally wears her support set. Also, real quick, what am I doing? Before we even like do any of that. For our queen. For our queen, we get skin. And we get weapon skin. And that's all my black and that's all my rainbow cards. Okay. And now we have this. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her, chat. And watch. She's gonna do her idol. Look at her. Woof woof bark bark. Can I get a bark bark in chat? Look at her, chat. Gorgeous. And we get the weapon. And we get that. Okay, I need to do Ultimate Awakening now, which means that we need to give her gear after. Oh right, I didn't get the cup yet. I got distracted. R&D. Cub. Let's go, Cub. No way. Oh my god, that works. Okay. Maybe I should have watched through the thing. I was like, oh, it's gonna hit pity anyway. LMAO. What is this luck? Vera is actually blessing us. Hashtag I was here. Holy shit. Check out my weapon resonance fractals. You feel like you may actually have more. Oh, I think I do. Deity. I'm pretty sure I haven't cashed them in a while. I'm pretty sure I have at least another one ready. I'm very judicious about my spending of those, generally speaking. But yeah, let's take a look real quick. I might have a spare. What is it? Shard shop? No, it's recycle shop, right? God, it's been so long. There we go. Oh, nope, we're a little short. I haven't done Norman yet, though, so we could do Norman as well. And get that. I should probably cash in these coding blueprints. God damn. Oh, well, this is old Vera. If you want to get a little snippet of her personality before we finish fully building. I need to... We'll do this, actually, because I need to look up her... Because I need to look up what her DPS setup is again. I'm pretty sure it's too coddy, but also I'm pretty sure it's too coddy to healer, but let me double check.
好不好？不逗你了，下次任务我就告诉你。
Bark, bark. Let's see here. Vera, let's just pull up here. Vera Geiravor, main DPS is, yeah, it's Cody. With Hypertune, though, I'm trying to remember. The thing is, I already have an SS3, so this team is gonna be fucking weird. Let's look up Spider's thing again real quick. I believe I remember him mentioning the very specific weird situation I'm going to be in. By the way, if you want PGR, if any of you are PGR players or are going to start playing the game, heavily recommend my friend Spider2B's various guides. They're very nice, they're in-depth, they cover all of the very basic information you need and some more of the advanced rotations. They aren't... PGR is a game with a lot of depth if you want to truly min-max the absolute fuck out of things and you want to like shave off like a second or half a second at a time from certain scores, so there is a lot more past what he got this, but I think he just generally covers like what you really need to know about a character and then some. Base type Spider2B is good at hell yeah he is. Speaking of which, copy, paste. I want everyone in chats to take a second and click on that link right there. Go over to this video, give Spider a nice little thumbs up, give him hit a little bit subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Go show some love to Spider. And I'm not just saying that because he's my friend, but he does make genuinely very good content. It's actually very funny because I have been watching Spider2B's content since basically I started playing PGR, and then I ended up cameoing in his Nanami Star Trail video like 2 patches ago. And that's because he randomly DM'd me on Twitter. I was like, hey, do you want to like do this Charge Blade bit? Well, I'll show you why in a second if you're Monster Hunter player, because Nanami uses a Charge Blade in the Star Trail frame. But he's like, you wanna, it's like, I don't know if you know me, but I play PGR and there's like a character coming out with the Charge Blade and like, do you want to like, you want to do like a little bit at the beginning because I do these little memes at the beginning of my videos, and I'm like, and then I just send the first thing I sent him back is a screenshot of his channel and how every video of his has red bars on it because I watched them. And I'm like, I have been watching you for years, Spider. Yes, I would love to do that. Let's see, Spider 2. I'm also putting it in the description real quick because we believe in crediting here in the Goondola To Gacha Hell. Spider2B's Vera, Geiravor, Guide, Woof, Woof, Bark, Bark. Okay, and save that in the description of the video. Cool, 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 cool. All good, all good. Of course, you always just go 2-piece Cody. I mean, yeah, acid 90% of the time it's 2-piece Cody. Because it enables faster ult rotation than most characters, that's very important. Also, we might as well just watch his meme real quick.
Let's go, let's go.
What's good? Spider2B here, and today we're talking
Pretty
about the
accurate
of our favorite.
But since she is also a healer, but she's also Vera. Smile. Let's see real quick. She has so many setups and builds, it's kind of the problem.
Bottom row will be on 4-piece Alpha Nose base.
Does he have a triple S?
Vera is needed. For her main DPS, using his ult, you can run 4-piece Shakespeare as an P. You just want to make sure that you're running.
And that's a supportive set.
The leader you can have as Vera, but Nanami will be running her.
This is ignition
per gauge, and then you hold 2-piece Einstein. Now you her ultimate, and then afterwards 4-piece Shakespeare if you run.
Did I give you permission to die? So true.
Swap in before her, and for the resonance here for DPS build, you would.
I wonder why they changed Kali to Kuroko. Yeah, that is a yeah.
And ultimate on the bottom because she.
Yeah, that's right. They did rename Kali to Kuroko. Yeah, that happened a while ago in CN, of course. But yeah, it's weird. It's fucking weird. Anyway, we're still gonna call it 2-piece Kali. I don't care what Kuro says. Nah, you're not always buying Kali for reading it. Smile. CB show detected. So true. Anyway, gonna go to sleep now at 6 a.m. Oh, have a good one, Daddy Robin. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you popping in. And please go to sleep. 6 a.m. is very, very, very late. I say having regularly streamed till like close to 6 a.m. before in the past few months. But you know, do what I say, not what I do.
For her alternate or you have a couple of options. You can run her signature 4-piece Helvi, 2-piece Cody, and then something like 2-piece Einstein or another 2-piece Cody here. At SSS, you don't really need Cody anymore, so you can run.
Yeah, so you don't need Cody anymore.
You can also run 4-piece Shakespeare if you run the Deer Pet, but someone has to basically swap in before her. And For the resonance here, or
Yeah, probably just Shakespeare then. This also means I have to turn Watanabe into the QTE bot, which is a little awkward. Maybe I should run on Steiner on her then. Because I'm pretty sure he, like, needs to have 4 Alphons, doesn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he kind of needs to have 4 part Alphons. He's like one of the only tanks where one of his sources of resistance shred is built into his signature set, which is kind of annoying. Let me think, because now we won't have Einsteiner is the problem. We won't have Einsteiner, and we also won't have... There... What do I have on her? 2-piece wild? Oh, right, because I was running as Plasma. Do I give Lucia Einsteiner? Maybe I give Lucia Einsteiner, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. For now, we'll just keep things, like, fucking simple, and we'll just run... let's see. We'll run... I always forget. Do I put the 2-piece in the first or second slot? Set. Okay, backside. Okay. I just like to keep my patterning consistent, even though it doesn't matter. The first row and the bottom row are all exactly the same, regardless of where you put them in the first or bottom row. So it doesn't really matter that much, but I'll just go with this for now. Train, enhance, highest, enhance. Resonance. Fuck, for DPS? For DPS, it's attack and alt, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
for DPS build, you would run attack on the top row, with again HP being the best slot, and
I mean, the thing is that I would still be better off just running Liv as the primary DPS, even with Triple S Vera, but I don't care. I don't care, it's Vera. Let's see, maybe try everything equipped first, actually. Bup. Let's see, bup. Whip. Bup. Quip. Yeah, so I don't need Cody anymore, which opens up using either 4-piece Shakespeare or using Einsteiner and whatever the fuck the healing set his name is. I always forget the name of the healing set. But that means we also lose Shakespeare because I have to run Da Vinci. And Lucia doesn't need to have 4-piece Cody, it just gives her a bit more damage. So I think for our scuff-ass fire team, we're going to... I'll probably just swap her Harmony to have a 2-piece wild, 2-piece Einsteiner instead, and just make her the Einsteiner bot. That's so fucking weird. Let me save this one first, though, because this is what I definitely need to use for a different... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, actually. I'm still using the same set. I'm just changing her weapon harmony. The fuck is that again? Weapon, Resonance and Harmony. Harmony, change this to Einsteiner. Where the fuck is Einsteiner? For those of you who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, Einsteiner is... Elemental Shred Resistance. You kind of want to have one on every team. Whoops. Give me Vera. We have 4-piece Herbivore. I don't need Cody anymore because she's triple S and she gets enough energy, which means I should probably run 4-piece Shakespeare on... I don't know. Because... we're still going to lose... The fuck is the name of the healing set again? I can never remember... not Elizabeth. God, where is it? I can't remember her name. Not Seraphine. Oh my god, eventually. God, did I miss it? Am I cooked, chat? My brain might be cooked from all of the just Vera love we just got. It's actually kind of crazy what just... I don't know what the fuck just happened. I'm still confused. I'm still confused and afraid. The Guinevere? Yeah, Guinevere. Yeah, we're gonna lose Guinevere. But we gain Shakespeare. And I don't know if that's worth it or not. What the fuck is... Why are these not in... What order are these in? Like, this is not alphabetical. What order are these listed in? Where the fuck is Shakespeare? There he is. Yeah, Shakespeare's more worth it. Okay, we'll just run Shakespeare. Which means I probably need to buy some Shakespeare. Wait, no, that's right. They moved where it is. It's now in battle, resources, simulated battlefield. Might as well auto clear this real quick. Yeah, I don't have it up here, do they? Nope. Still consider the special one for this. Where is Shakespeare? Seriously, what the fuck is this ordered by? I genuinely have no idea. That should be good. Two-piece card will let you see the Vera smoke way more often with SSS. I'm pretty sure you don't need it at that point. You still can just run her rotations without it, because SSS gives her more energy, so she doesn't need card anymore. Long time no see. With the Fate collab, I ended up creating another account to get SABER. Main account is really good to play with her and really nice, but main account needs Phainon LC or save Jades. I mean, honestly, I couldn't really say if you need the Phainon LC or not. I would definitely recommend looking at Guoba certified. Guoba, and looking at his advice on that, because I know Guoba and his numbers are good. I've checked his numbers in the past, like a while ago, and I like the way he calculates and the assumptions he makes for his damage simulations, so whatever he recommends, I would definitely say is a good recommendation. Well, I guess this is happening. Train Max. Enhance. I hate that this is like the only one. Cubs are still the only thing you can't just like max enhance with a single button anymore. Or like a single button for some reason. They've quality of life everything else except Cubs. Yeah, to make it SS, I need... I'll get that later. We can make it SS though, because I should have the Norman shards, more than enough Norman shards for it. But for now, signature skill... Fire damage skill. Let's see. Max this out. Max this out. If you couldn't tell, I have a shitload of resources. When you play this game for long enough, you just have way too many resources that you... I could probably build every other character on my account if I wanted to. I just haven't built the low rank characters because I don't really care to. But you just end up with so many resources playing this game after you've played it for a few patches. They give you way more than enough to build the new characters and well past that afterwards. Okay, where are you, Shakespeare? What is this? Why did I get so many of these? Is this for... Wait, am I stupid? Am I stupid? Which is her signature set? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Surely I'm not that stupid. Surely I picked the right signature, right? Yes, okay, I did. I'm...
For Vera, if you decide to run her as a DPS, is usually the one that here. At SSS, you don't really need Caudy anymore, so you can run 4-piece Shakespeare instead. And you can also run 4-piece Shakespeare if you run the Deer Pet, but someone has to basically swap in before her. And for the Resonance here, for DPS build, you Einstein or another...
Yeah, okay, I'm not fucking crazy. It is healthy. Okay, yeah. I was like, wait a second, am I crazy? Who is Heraclitus for, and why did I buy so many of them? I don't know, shrug, whatever. Wait, did I not equip this one? Equip, train, enhance, highest, enhance, confirm. Wait, shit, is Shakespeare a top row? I don't fucking remember if Shakespeare is a top row or not. TB doesn't always list those. Let's look at greyravens.com. Also, I heavily recommend greyravens.com if you are a PGR player as well. Run by Liv and Ivy, two of the most beloved people in the PGR community. I can't believe we're about to catch up. Like, we're about to be on parity with CN. That's so crazy. They've been running like 2-3 times catch-up patches for a while now. Fuck, what does this max out at? 134. It's like a tiny difference. 132. Okay, yeah, it's Shakespeare's better. It's like literally like a fucking sub 0.01 or 0.58% damage difference to not have them on the right row, but I don't care. I care about that. Yeah, so Shakespeare is a top row. Let's go. Confirm. Let's go. Confirm. Cool, and now we play the actual gacha in this game, which is weapon resonances. Resonates. So now we have to get an attack percent. That's perfect. And now we have to get, you know what? Ah, fuck it. We go bull. We go ham. Whatever. So I'll say we should probably do all the top resonances first, but fuck it. We go. Well, that was fast. We're aiming for any attack percents as well as ultimate for the second row, so that was fast. Oh, there we go. Now we actually need to like continue. Nope, that's not an attack. That's an attack. That's actually, I think, the ideal attack. I'm pretty sure that one gives you the most BP increase, battle power increase, which doesn't matter, but but number is bigger, which is funny enough. Nope, you're not ultimate. Nope, you're not ultimate. You are ultimate. Let's go. This is actually pretty lucky so far. We haven't had too many, like, insane difficulty getting... Okay, well, never mind. I spoke too soon, apparently. But oftentimes, the bottom row one, if it's a specific, like, skill, can be very, very long to get it sometimes. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That was, like, 7 or 8. Definitely had worse. Let's see. Yay, enhanced power... You know what's funny, chat? They give you items to select these. And I have a lot of them. But, like, I don't have anything... This is, like, the stuff you farm with stamina, right? You basically spend this currency on buying all the resources you need. I don't have anything to spend this on. Like, my account has too many resources at this point. I've been playing this game for too long, and they give you way too much per patch. So, like, at this point, I just do this because I think it's funnier. But, like, I have so many selectors. It is nice to have the extra to have those around, though, for when I need to build alternative sets, because some characters do run alternative sets when they change teams, and that actually matters a lot more now, because about 3 patches? Did they add Affix 3 or 4 patches ago? But they added new team types that use... Normally, before, all of the teams would just, you run the same element, right? You run, like, a full fire team, full dark team, etc. But they added affixes, which are, like, kind of... special elemental combination effects sort of thing, or like special elemental effects. And so, for example, you run Vera in Fire Team, but you also run her in Ignition Team. And since the Devil May Cry collab is coming out... oh wait, no, I think Tactical is the one... I think that one's the one that gives you the most BP increase. I forget. Wow, okay, that was fast as shit. Vera keeps blessing us. That was, like... a third as many rolls as I expected to do to max that out. Okay, now we harmonize. Harmony. And we bind 2-piece Shakespeare. Confirm. Let's go. And... awaken. Oh, fuck, I didn't hypertune. Alright. Then we also could do another thing of investment called hypertuning. Oh, wait, it's actually just easy to do... You again? Is it here? There we go. Hypertune all. Wait, no, this isn't the right one. Hypertune all. But. This just adds extra stats. It's like an extra level of endgame investment. It's like the last little bit of endgame investment you can do when you're still, like, building your accounts. But once your account is, like, as... old as mine is, it's just like another step to finishing a character. I don't think this matters because I'm pretty sure she has like fixed orbs when you bring her to field, right? Just checking checks. I realized it's been a second. One last thing, I should stop yapping to do ZZD stuff, but because I finally have some halfway decent comps, I'm actually ranking up in Warzone, and now it's funny how PGL works. Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of PGR is the meta comps are important, but a lot of it's play too. It's just having good rotations. And because of the fact this game is so free to play friendly, especially if you're like a monthly pass buyer, then you can catch up fairly quickly, considering how a lot of the new units being released are just straight up like best DPS in slot for their team. So sure, you don't have the full team, but you have the one that does the vast majority of damage for your team. Vera is not normally that. Triple S lets her actually maybe like kind of be dual DPS sub DPS with Lucia, but I don't care. It's Vera. We go ham. We go full ham. It is unfortunate that I wasted an extra 15k on getting an extra copy of her past what we needed, but it doesn't matter, she's worth it. And we got so fucking... I still can't believe how many early copies we got. That's like, I don't even have words. I don't have words for how fucking insane that is. Okay, real quick, now we need to swap him. I think I already have a Vinci set for him, don't I? Or maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I have a Vinci set for him already. Okay, well, I can't believe we're making Uncle a Da Vinci bot because he's not really supposed to be. But he's... Ah, god fucking damn it. Da Vinci is like a basically mandatory support set. Someone on your team has to run Da Vinci. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter who. Let me double check I'm not throwing real quick. This is 66 crit. And 149, 140. Oh, they're the same. Okay, cool. Like I said, the top and bottom doesn't matter that much, but it is a tiny optimization, and I care because it makes your battle power number that doesn't matter like 5 to 10 higher when it's already like over 8k. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy that I'm making him a Da Vinci bot, but you have to have this set on your team. Like, you're throwing if you don't have a Da Vinci on your team. It basically makes it so, in this game, when you pop certain pop abilities that match up to, like, the corresponding color of the character on character slot you put the teammate on, it's going to give you a QTE, quick time event, and you press the button, and it makes the teammate do, like, an attack where you pop on field for a second and do an attack and leave. Da Vinci makes it so that when you pop this guy, or the one who holds Da Vinci on it, you activate both QTEs, which lets you do the other QTE twice if you do the other QTE first. And then also, when the QTEs are on field, you do a shitload extra damage. Like, it's a very big damage boost, especially because it's an attack boost, and there are not too many of those in the game. So it is like hard required for you to have this on the team. You are genuinely throwing if you don't. And normally the weakest character in the team runs this. So funny enough, because Vera is the amplifier in the team, she's normally the one to run this. Like, I'm only doing this because A, I'm a simp, and B, she's triple S. If I didn't get her the triple S, this wouldn't make sense. Even now, I'm not even fully sure this is optimal, but it's close enough to optimal, it's fine. This is the one time I break meta, alright? More Vinci, more Vinci. Now that I think about it, actually... Okay, he has class skill hypertuned, good. He has class skill hypertuned. Yeah, that's probably what we need is red and... Shit, do I run red on him? Red only matters if he's ulting, but he does kind of need to ult sometimes. So yeah, sure. And I'll figure out more precisely how optimal this is later, but we need to get class skill because this makes him do more shreds, so Vera do more damage. I'm just gonna leave the top row for now. It doesn't really matter. He's not really spending on-field time much at all. You always aim for HP attack for elemental units where you get attack crit for physical. Yeah, yeah, deity. Attack, the only time that which attack matters is with physical because they actually can crit. Although, I'm not even sure it matters anymore because, like, fucking, Elisa gives you 100% crit anyway. Oh, wait, shit. Wrong one. Right, that's the one that needs to be class skill. That's not class skill. Doing these one at a time with these copies is how we had to do it back in the day, but now you can just do it directly with the shop currency instead. But I'm just used to doing it this way. I like to do it this way at least for a few rolls generally, just because it's nostalgic for me, I guess. Yeah, but now we just use this. And it's much faster. Oh, well, that was fast. That was convenient. Sure, we'll just go with a generic attack for now. It's probably his best option. Not that it makes a huge difference. Tank is the only one that's like definitely hard needed if he's gonna be a QTE pot. Wow, okay, that one was kind of bad. Wow, okay, wow, okay. There we go. Surely we get a tank. There it is. I almost clicked again. I clicked and held, so it didn't actually happen. Smile. Okay, and that means we have 4 Alphons, 4 Da Vinci. These need to be hyper-tuned. Hyper-tune all. Cool, and now he is a... I didn't save his other set, did I? It doesn't matter. He's not really using any affix teams, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I forgot, you can't use fucking capital letters in this. Wait, you can, yeah. Kneel before Vera. Fuck. Kneel before Vera. There we go. That's his set. This is his new set now. Uncle's off the field now. I don't usually hyper-tune my QT. I have so many hyper-tune mats. Deity. You're correct, probably don't need to, but I have so many mats. I need to triple S Vera eventually. Thanks for the info, lol. Smile. You saved so much that that extra 15k was like pennies. Literally, though. Like, I did not have enough to get a full SSS Vera. Like, I didn't have enough saved, but that changed. You don't think Dark Teams that needs Da Vinci set? Why not? Does it not? Pretty sure it does, especially because Lilith and the... Why do I keep wanting to say Lamia? Lamia. Lilith and Lamia both have most of their damage built into like a Da Vinci window. And Karenine is more than happy to just carry Da Vinci. What the hell are those event names? Smile. True. Okay. Now we need to play a little bit of Vera, of course. Actually, not... Okay, we've built Vera. Let's go on the other games real quick, and let's pull. And then I'm probably going to spend the rest of the stream doing... Oh, look at that. God, There's another skin. I can't believe I'm actually getting these fucking, like... These fucking spending things just because of skins. I'm not even buying, like, much in terms of pulls and stuff. It's just fucking skins. There is another skin I want to get, but I'm gonna wait on that probably until later on in the patch because we have a fucking Nanami, definitely not legally distinct Monster Hunter skin. Legally distinct, oh, yep, legally distinct Rathalos Charge Blade armor. Very important to know this is not Monster Hunter. Are you gonna play the Snowbreak Annie update though? Probably not. I think I'm done with Snowbreak. I have been playing Mecha Break. The season basically used Snowbreak to fund it. If you haven't played Mecha Break yet, it's an incredibly good game. Very fun. Has extraction mode PvE, but the main mode is definitely PvP. Well, they're both kind of main modes now. But it's, yeah, it's a really good mech game, and I don't like mech games. I don't like playing mech games. I never have been into mechs, but it's a really good game. The combats are really good. All of the different mechs have very different playstyles and roles, and I mean, you could basically call it a hero shooter, essentially, but it's really good game. A lot of fun. Might do it on stream at some point. Don't know. I can't really fit in that many streams right now with the schedule, so I'm probably going to focus more on, like, a gacha story content and pulling and stuff like that. But yeah, I will get to this skin eventually, but not right now, because I've already spent a lot on PG. And who knows if their spending gonna be needed on others, because I don't have enough resource. I don't have enough pulls for like SABER. I can probably farm up enough because I have so much Star Rail content to do, but I don't have enough for Saber and Phainon right now. Wow, Pancake Skulls. Yay. Okay, yeah, we'll come back. I need to do all of this. I need to do all of, like, my weeklies and endgame and stuff. And so we'll probably fuck around with that in a second. But for now... Oh, wait, no.
我从来不期望
Very important. Fuck, who do we get rid of? I'm sorry, 21. It has to be 21. I'm so sorry, 21. I don't want to have to do this to you. Wait, am I fucking blind? Yeah, confirm. I don't want to have to do this to you. But we need a double Vera. So this chief assistant. I'm sorry, Apple. We have Vera now. I was like, does she not have this voice line? No, she just takes a very... She just teases it for a very long time.
这是你在我们二人之间自创
You didn't think you had enough for SS either? Surely I can't get lucky in the other pulls
没有任何特
this
殊意
stream.
义
Like, after this, I've burned all of my luck for the rest of the year. Use all 3 Veras as assistants. I would, but I really like Alpha. I really like the Gacha skin Luna, and I really like Lucia a lot.
喜
So,
欢
like... God damn, though. God damn, though. Vera is truly Vera. I do need to do this, though. We do it all in one go. I have so many gifts. I should feed these to my other characters. I just kind of haven't. I know I can hit max, but it's more fun to hold it. There we go. Gift.
凑近一点，跟你说句悄悄话。我最想要的礼物就在眼前，你本来就属于我。好了，别想跑了。
Sorry, I just got flashbanged. Yeah, so that's a thing. Okay, well, thank you for that, Vera. Should I do my dailies? I did, okay. Did I catch up my battle pass? I mean, either way, we're coming back to this game afterwards. This is probably what we're gonna mostly play after pulls tonight. But let's go pull the other things first before actually doing that, because there's a lot to pull. Well, appropriately, we go to Wuba next. Oh, also, definitely, also, go to greyravens.com. I put that in the video, in the description as well again. And while I'm in here, let me change it to game title, The Wuthering Waves, because we are swapping over now. Let's see. Where are you? What starts? Check out Grey. Oh, capsule on. Check out Grey Ravens for all your PGR needs. PGR needs. Paste. Greyravens.com. Save. Okay. Let's see here. There you are, Wua. ZZ event is time gated. You're cooked. Yeah, no. So if you ever see a ZZZ event with Xiao, the purple hair girl, up, it's time gated. Do it immediately. You got Vera in about 30. Congrats, Ryan. That's super lucky. Let's go. Yeah, it's very rare to get an early copy character. I say getting 3 of them somehow. So congratulations. That's awesome. Change all the Lotus loading screens to Vera ones then, lol. Some adventure event thing you do. Wait, is the adventure event thing time gated? Okay, I might be fucked as well then. I thought that one wasn't time gated. I thought it just unlocked as you cleared each of them. Since I had the wording for that. Drew Fufu event is actually an event with 240 limited pulleys. Yeah, no, every single one. Yeah, that's how they do every single one of the challenge ones nowadays. Oh, not challenge ones. Sorry, how they do all of the. Why are words so hard today? I'm probably still like I slept decently last night, but I'm still pretty sleep deprived from this full week, so brain is like running at not full cylinders at the moment, or it's running at like one of like my 4 cylinders. Okay, we need to go somewhere special for pulling Lupa. Even though this has not worked the last like 3 times we did it, surely this is the time, right? Like, surely this is the time that's being somewhere special will help us with our pulls, right? You know what? We gotta go to our private room with Lupa. Pain Cage before reset 2s, I've only done 1/3 lot. Yeah, I haven't done Pain. I pretty much generally always say Pain Cage for the weekend, because the weekend you can do it all in one go. So I don't bother doing it. Because if I'm gonna mold, I'd rather just mold in like one, like 30-minute session, you know? Well, 10 to 30 minutes depending on how lucky we get, but... Alright. Can we sit? Whatever, we'll be in the bed, that's fine. Okay, we pull in the bed, chat. We invite Lupa back into the bed. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't actually have that many pulls saved up right now. I do have... Yeah, I don't even know how much Lunite either, but I have a lot of shit to still farm if really need to be. But we'll see what happens. Pulling in the bed? Oh my, so true. 1 second. Need to check something on my other monitor. Okay, cool. How? I forgot how many pulls I was in before this patch happened. I'm pretty sure I'm not. So I'm pretty sure that was actually a 20 pull. We'll check in a second.
Ally of Justice at your service.
Okay, I got a little scared for a second seeing Shisha and remember that she's a 4-star. I've already lost 50-50 like 4 times. God damn it!
This flower is for you. I hope it makes you happy.
Well, it was early at least. It was early at least. How many in was I?
I shall have no one.
Pretty sure it was early. I'm pretty sure I didn't have many pulls before that. I think I have like a... Okay, yeah, no, okay, so that was actually very lucky. Because that was at, she was, what, 6th? Probably? So it's around 20 pulls in. Yep, at least it was early. We go again. We bring in home the Lupa. Skip. 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 I think we burned too much luck earlier on pulling Lupa's mom. Because holy shit, that Vera luck is like beyond crazy. Yeah, this is pretty normal now. What was that, 50 in, I think? We're 50 in or we're 40 in? I kind of stopped counting. I think that's 60? I don't know. Someone in chat hopefully actually counted because I sure as fuck didn't. So I think that's 70? I don't know, I think we're at soft pity now, right? Oh shoot. Yeah, we'll consume. Do we have enough Lumites? We do. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're in the soft pity range. Not too bad, we're in soft pity range. 61, 62, 63. Actually, no, we already had 4. We had 6 in, so that is 6. So that is 58, 59. Let's go 59, 60.
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see. What's
Plus
on
60,
your mind
70.
today?
71, probably. Something around that. What is this music, though?
Oh, is a new match calling?
What is that rock music choice, though? Also, real quick. Vera, Geiravor. Haha, Geiravor. Let me see if I can find, like, an image that looks kind of similar. Probably not. One sec. Yeah, it seems like it's probably happening. Okay, well, whatever. Open in new window. I'm not saying there's that much of a similarity, but there's definitely some similarity happening here. I would definitely say Lupa is very much not a Vera XP. Their personalities are way too different. She does have a lot of the Cerberus team, which Vera is the captain of, going on in her. She has, like, the kind of feral and, like, wolf-like combat style of Feral 21, number 21, who is literally a fucking dog. She's a very adorable, must-be protected dog. Well, more feral dog, feral wolf kind of thing. She has, she actually does have some of Vera's combat techniques, because Vera was the original banner spear user. And she has like a lot more of Noctis, who is the third member of Cerberus, the explosives and monkey and like punching monkey of the team. She has a lot of his personality. So she's kind of like a mixture of like Vera's entire team, but I would definitely much more so say she's Vera's daughter than she is Vera. They don't actually have that much. She's not really that much of an XP. She's just very definitely heavily influenced by the entire team. Lupa is not a Vera XP, she is a Cerberus XP. Yep, exactly. Okay. Real quick. Don't really have anything else to buy. Okay, well, this is happening. Time to use up my 1,000 fucking Kara. Oh my god, I have so much of this saved up. I don't buy dupes, so I have so much of this saved up. No Wuthering Waves yet, but this isn't enough for a guarantee, so we'll see what happens. Oh wait, no, it is. I forgot it was a guarantee, so we can get this. It's more of a matter of how many backup pulls we have to burn. That puts us at 20. Wait, have I never gotten one of these before? I've got it. I have like 7 Jinzo Keepers. Why did it force me to look at that one? Weird. We go again. Okay, that's not bad. Vera is still blessing our luck, because this is her daughter. She's like, if you take my daughter to school, I don't have to. Here, have her and her weapon. Let's go. Got such a gorgeous weapon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't really pull on weapon extra copies or anything, so like... Yeah, no, like that was fast. Well... Now I'm going to lose 50-50 and hit hard pity twice on Phainon. Let's go.
Plan with convention.
Alright, time to build our
then
Lupa.
Conquer by ingenuity.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
No one. Oh my god, why can't you dismantle these fucking weapons for resources in this goddamn game? I have so many from exploration. And on that perfect multiple of 10, so true. Such a gorgeous weapon, too bad you never see it, pretty much. Since she's the one of the types where she has her own actual weapon she uses, like Shakona. But it's fine. As beautiful and gorgeous as this weapon is, I'd rather see Vera's banner spear. Like, it's Vera's banner spear. I'd rather see that anyway. Oh my god, I hate this part. So many clicking. Why can't I just fucking dismantle these? Whoa, you've added so much quality of life. Why do I still have to do this bullshit? Yeah, it's literally Vera Gonda's banner spear. She even stole a bunch of moves from her mom. I see it quite often. It's just red like most of her attacks, so it's kind of obscure. Oh, really? Okay. I haven't looked too much of her kit because I wanted to, you know, experience it myself. I did already farm up a decent set for her, though, and I do have a lot more pieces to roll, too, for her. Okay, we're finally through the bullshit. Let's go. No, we're not! I forgot there's the blue... God damn it. I stole Jinxi's one for Lupa and I never see any blue. It's very possible that it's only her signature. Some characters do have things that are only, like, visible with their signature, like for special effects, that you don't get with other weapons. Whenever she uses her offhand, which is like 4 out of 20 moves. Gotcha, gotcha. I literally have not read a word of a kid. I just press EEQ and whatever feels cool / QT pops up. Lol, smile. Bop. We pop those. We pop those. Ascend and is that the last one? No, it goes up to. Does it go up to 98? Man, I play too many games. I cannot remember what caps are on all these different fucking games. Alright, weapons taken care of. Beautiful, gorgeous, pristine, wonderful. Now at least we don't have to deal with that stuff with level ups.
Awesome! I'll record our training and savor every detail of it.
Maybe you're playing her wrong, lol. I mean, possibly. We did kind of, like,
Our teamwork is
go
getting
over
better.
her kits the last Wuwa stream, and I kind of theorized her rotations, but I already completely forgot what I said last time, but it's fine.
I'll record our training and savor every detail of it.
I mean, probably... Oh, God. I'm gonna have to... I'm probably gonna try my best to fit in a long stream next Thursday and Friday, because Thursday we do, like, a VIP party as, like, kind of the first, like, test run of, like, the restaurant and bar. And then we're all off on Friday and Saturday, but I have to sleep early on Saturday for the soft opening the next day. So on Thursday and Friday, I'm gonna try to fit in 2 streams so I can have one stream where we do like Wuwa content, because I still have to do all the events for this fucking patch and everything, and as well as the second part of story. And then I also need to do like Star Rail stuff. I can wait on ZZZ, the new ZZZ patch with Yuzuha and everything afterwards, and I'm gonna have to do most of the ZZZ stuff off stream probably. But for like the Jufufu story and everything, but that's fine. I don't really have, just because of like how busy schedules and shit have been. It's been very hard to like actually fit in the streams that I would need to actually do all of that content on the stream. But it's okay. C'est la vie, mon chéri amour.
I want to become stronger.
I still haven't touched my fucking gold ones. I have way too much. They give you too much fucking character experience. Okay, what the fuck is... Oh my god, I can't... No, do not show unequipped for assault by level. I gave my entire set to Chishia. And as you will soon see, she is built exactly how you would expect a Jinx to build a character. Smile. Let's see... Oh wait, am I stupid? I might be stupid. I am not stupid, we're good. Because of course we run a crit damage main piece instead of crit rate. Smile. Hi Changli, how are you doing? Because this is how Jinx builds his crit ratios, because I'm a psychopath. Gentle with a halberd, how surprising, so true. 16 more before she comes home. Let's go. Let's go, John Mavul. Yeah, you still got time. Lupa Changli, Carlotta, Kart, Yinlin, probably Electro Bros, Encore, Quickswap is so fun to play. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be playing this team as, like, the intended team for her most likely, which is to run Brandt as well, because this team is designed, because she is ultimately a support character, and she is designed to run triple pyro. But I might actually try running her with Zhang Liao.
The experiment
I don't know.
begins.
I need to do more
I shall
testing.
have
I really
no
wanted to
one
do like
tarnishing
earlier
victory's
testing
honor.
on Zhang Liao with Lupa instead of like Shorekeeper or anything, because in theory that could work. Even though you can't make use of her full like fusion bonuses from having a 2 fusion team, it might work, and I'd have to mess around a lot more with her quick swap openings is the problem. Now the real question is, where can we squeeze in that? Oh wait, that's right. She also gets crit rate from her. She also gets crit rate from here though, so that will actually make her ratio like less, like scuffed as all hell. Purification, but. It is interesting that she uses Howler cores. Like these are like 1.x mats. I also have so many boxes for more of these anyway, but let's see. We'll get all of these first before anything else. Well, actually, I should probably get the greens and the blues out the way first. Oh shit! I don't have enough greens. Oh dear. Oh dear. I may have upcrafted a bit too much. 1-to-2 ratio, I think you mean 3-to-1. So true. Let's see. Supply pack. And I'll just grab like 40 of them for now. I don't feel like actually counting exactly how many I need. Yeah, we got all the blues and greens out of the way first, and we focus on purples and then golds. Just to make sure we're upcrafting appropriately. Oh, I don't actually have a lot of these. I might actually have to upcraft a bit. $300 makes 6-1. Shh, I'm just the guy. Shh. Lupa is a good support, but really wants fusion team members, Chun-Li especially. I mean, based on her kit, I feel like she's designed to make Brandt. To make, like, Brandt's Chun-Li into a dual hyper carry team. Because Brandt exists to make Chun-Li into a hyper carry, and Lupa specifically also boosts basic attack, so my assumption is you're supposed to do Lupa things, Brandt things, and then Chun-Li things as kind of her expected rotation. That being said, since when have we ever played hyper carry in the Goondola? We're gonna figure out how to quick swap this shit. It's going to happen. Oh no, we have exactly enough blues. Nice. I might have actually calculated that. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks since I pre-farmed for Lupa, so... Boop. Bop. A boop. No, we don't have enough blues. Damn. Okay, that's fine. I know for a fact I didn't pre-farm enough of these because I want to burn some of my packs because I have too fucking many of them. Like, I know for a fact I have nowhere near enough purples, but like... I mean, we're 10-10-10ing her. It doesn't really matter which one I level up first. That's one type of supply pack burns. Yeah, we're 10-10-10ing her, so I'm just gonna fucking just send it. Yeah, she gives fusion units fusion Resignor, which is dope. Yeah, because Resignor is a very rare stat in WoWa currently, so Resignor is a very good multiplier. Still using your CR set, which is 73-277, which isn't half bad, so use it instead. Yeah, no, I mean, that's a much more reasonable one to run for sure. That's what a smart person would do. Okay, that one's done. Motherfucking Howler cores. Oh, God, so many of these. I didn't realize I had 171. Fuck, how many of these do I need? Whatever. Yeah, 4 too many, but it's whatever. I'm out of shell credits? Yo, there's no way. That's crazy. I'm actually out of shell credits. Holy shit. Okay. Well... Am I gonna farm shell credits? Like, am I actually gonna go spend stamina on shell credits right now? I probably don't need to because I have events to do and everything, but fuck it. We want to max Lupa out, like, ASAP. The quick swap will be brute forced in. The quick swap will be... Oh, well, the quick swap will continue morale improves. Until morale... I mean, like, it's... I needed to fuck around with the kit more. But in theory, she should be able to do some degree of... Let's see here... Team don't want to throw this in. Fuck it. Let's just do this now. Why not? I'm trying to remember a kit. Let me just, like, glance over a kit again, and hopefully it'll trigger brain memory of what we were talking about, if I remember correctly. So... we need to do... Okay, alt... consumes all Wolf Faith and restores Wolf Faith, so it's to 100, basically like a resonance attack afterwards for Foe Breaker. Strengthens all resonators with pack hunts. Do more damage. You need to do intros on pack hunts, and when you go back to her, she does funny big damage intro, if I remember correctly. And consumes all Wolf Flame for Power Breaker, which enters Burning Match Point. Burning Match Point increases your Wolf Faith increase, if I remember correctly, which means that we use that in a variety of different ways to build up more Wolf Flame. And so then you can use your heavy attack to convert the Wolf Flame into Wolf Faith. You do the same thing. You basically ideally get to 100 Wolf Flame and then do 2 heavy attacks in order to get double Wolf Flame or Wolf Faith. And then... is there a reason to use Fire Strike? Because it... oh wait, no, right. Fire Strike is the... oh, so maybe we do like... mid-air attack into charge attack to get the 2 points of Wolf Faith. Fire Banner puts her in the air. So if you build up, I think 70, because you double match point doubles. So you build up 70 Wolf Flame, use your resonance skill. Then, oh wait, no, you get double. So yeah, double resonance skill. Does this leave her airborne, though? Either way, double resonance skill will get you 60 points. So that means you just need 40 from basic attacks or other shit in there. And then you use resonance skill, Dances with Wolves, to do big, funny damage with Climax. Climaxo, and then you use your outro skill, and things continue to happen. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. I think that's roughly... what we surmised in the previous one. I know it's like people figure out rotations guides and stuff, but I prefer to do this myself. It's part of the fun for me and Wuwa is figuring this kind of stuff out. Don't you have some boxes that give currency? I'm pretty sure I burned all of them in Innocence of Heart, but that's a good point. Let's check real quick. Let's do one round first and then we'll check. Okay, let's see. So go to Lupa. Heart Jade doesn't have ult up. Of course she doesn't. Well, we'll just pop ults and like skills to help regenerate real quick.
Variable elimination. Conditions up.
Oh, you're not dead. Oh, you're not dead.
My blade yearns.
How's Lupa doing them?
Towering prey.
She also might need energy recharge. I actually don't know how much she'll need. If I'm playing quick swap, she should need less energy recharge though, so I guess we'll see. Okay, let's check. I'm pretty sure I always, like, pop my shell credit items when I get them, but I might not have, because I have been kind of chilling on the game for a bit, so I might have Battle Pass ones I haven't popped. I've been, like, just doing dailies. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have too many echoes, guys. You want to see how many echoes I have? Because after your echoes inventory is full, they send them to you in mail, but I've just been doing, like, echo farming for my dailies brainlessly. I might have farmed a few too many echoes, guys. I should probably do something with that at some point, but it's fine.
Plan with convention.
Wrong button. B. Just consumables. Which one are consumables again? I fucking forget. Is it this one? There we go. What did the shell credit ones look like again? Because I might actually have some from, like, Battle Pass or something, maybe. Oh, yeah, it's these ones. I'm not using these on shell credits though. We always use these on sealed tubes. That's by far like the most annoying thing to fucking farm is sealed tubes for echo experience. Yeah, I'm not using these on fucking shell credits. If I actually did events, I'd have too many shell credits. We're doing this on premium sealed tube every time. I refuse. I refuse to spend them on anything other than that. Okay. In we go. Oh, you know what? Let me actually change the full team real quick. Is it T in this game? L? It's L. Okay. And we can also probably just make this exploration, because Lupa run fast.
Time to hunt.
Right? Lupa runs fast, right? Like, you, like, sprint for long enough and she go fast. Oh, there she go. Oh! Did she go faster? It's like how fast she goes. Oh, sorry, there's a whole... Okay, actually, you do need to quick swap to build Concerto on other characters for her because the timer for her ult is so slim. Oh, Naruhodo, Naruhodo. Sorry, I have not actually bothered looking at chat in a second. Kade and Lupa made me farm shell credits, and I'm doing so from now on until next marketing drip release is fair. At least when you start from 0 energy and 0 concerto, timer is slim. I mean, yeah, fair. If you're starting with 0 energy, but generally speaking, since you're looking at, like tower being the main end game, right? You'll have ult at the beginning. I don't know, I've only practiced starting with full energy and 0 concerto. Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, it's pretty much full energy and 0 concerto is kind of just what I expect, because you're going in tower, that's how you play, and in Whimpering Waste, I'm pretty much always gonna probably put her team on the energy side, because especially if she's running with Zhang Liao, it's kind of mandatory. You need to have ults up for Zhang Liao, and the first half's gonna be Camellia anyway, so Camellia wants the concerto one for obvious reasons. You miss Lupa's special entry if you done quick swap, but yeah, that's fair. I think it depends on your team, right? Because there's probably, if you're doing like a traditional, like what I assume is her intended team, which is supposed to be Brant and Changli. Brant builds up his very quickly. Changli builds up hers fairly quickly if you're doing quick swap between her and Brant, but you can't. Because if you're doing traditional hypercare, you have to stay on Brant, so maybe it's enough time? Hard to say. Anyway.
Face me, coward!
So what? We would do like a... So what? We would do like a... Oh, I did that wrong. Still did that wrong. Whatever. And then this gives us Dancing with Wolves. We can do stuff during that time.
Ooh, now is the second half. Together we vanish.
Perish in flames.
Time to fight!
Disruption.
I mean, that was scuff as fuck. Also, the team doesn't have healing, which kind of sucks for this content. Because it's not tower, so we aren't constantly rehealing or anything. I did the wrong fuck. Oh my god, I already have so much character experience. Why the fuck did I do that? I did the wrong one. Jinx is doing the wrong one, ain't he? Yep. Oh, mega lol indeed. Alright, I probably won't be able to do like a full proper rotation, but let's just see what happens.
With me to victory!
Probably like what?
Break, darkness!
What? Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's already. Oh, we pop that. That's not quite enough, but it's fine. Go back in here. Bam.
Elimination.
Together we vanish.
And then we go back into Lupa, and Lupa does her intro. I mean, I already had Concerto built up, but yeah. No, I mean, yeah, okay, her base rotation is what I thought it was, very simple. You do alt into you do alt basic, double E into basic charge attack, and then charge attack, and then you probably need to do like a few more hits. I don't really know what's the optimal way to add in that last bit of Concerto she's missing, but you'll probably get that naturally if you're doing quick swaps during her rotation, because she'll have her intro like basic attacks to fill the gap. And like this is very quick swappable. Yeah, that's like very quick swappable. What else does she have that's quick swappable? Her charge attack is probably very quick swappable as well. You probably can't swap back in time for this into this though. I would be very surprised if you had enough of that. Knew it because I've been spamming the domain so fucking much these days. Yeah, you're probably familiar with the actual enemies that are supposed to be up there. Getting familiar with domain enemies, I see. Smile. You can swap back in time with Chun-Li on her second aerial hits. Oh, really? Does that have like a? I guess. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Like, you don't have to follow up perfectly, right? Like, you can do this whenever. So even if you lose a little time on the swap back, you can just do your charge attack on the ground anytime. Yeah, so that makes sense actually. You can fit in more swaps that way. You can even do like Chun-Li double swaps, of where you do like this, right? And then go back to her. But that's like very advanced tech that I shrug about right now. We'll mold more about this later. I just want to get Lupa fully built and then do other pulling, because I want today to be primarily a PGR day, because Vera, we finally have Vera, and she blessed us with so many early copies. I would feel disgusting not playing more Vera tonight. I can't wait to like make that YouTube short of the clip and then send it to Spider. It's gonna be very funny. Okay, oh, I can redeem this. I could have just done this! God damn it. I forgot that this existed, so we're giving me enough shell credits for sure. Also giving me pulls, but whatever, we'll use the pulls at some point. Yeah, we've got 10 days left on this event, so I can do it next week. We've already done this one. We need to do main story for this one. This one, I don't care about, because it's... We have so many! There's just so... We need to be able to convert tuners, Kuro. Please. I'm a day one player. We have so many fucking tuners. Please. I constantly reroll artifacts and I've still got this many. Have a fun stream. Oh, thanks, Ryan. It's always good seeing you. Thanks for popping in. In my experience, you kind of want to hit the swap back, because otherwise you can lose time to needing to build more Lupa Forte meter. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, we got plenty of time to do Wiwa. I'm not like crazy, right? I'm not gonna... How much time do we have left on TOA? Oh, I already did TOA. Okay, yeah, never mind. Alright, so yeah. We have Wiwa to do, but we can wait on that. There's no reason to do it right now. Or, like, even in next stream. I mean, I might as fucking well do this real quick. Unfortunately, I need a healer for this content, so I guess we're just gonna use, like, the Brandt's team. As much as I want to Zhangli Yao, I can't use no healer in this content. Okay, if Lupa isn't on here... Oh my god, they didn't put Lupa on here. Disgusting. Did he put a healer up? Fuck. Why is Lupa not on this? That's so troll. Jian Shin is a healer. My Jian Shin isn't built, acid. How many tubes do I have? I've got a lot farmed up because I've been like grinding only echoes for like 3+ weeks at this point. But they'll also like, I'll also lose all of them pretty quickly. 261. Actually, that's actually not that much. This is enough for like what, 15 echoes? Echo rerolls with feeding them back in? Maybe 20? That's not actually that much. Put some respect on the queen, I refuse. I have not, and I will not build my Kung Fu Panda. I adamantly refuse. How do I brute force in Lupa? You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'll do 2 runs this week. I don't care. I want to play Lupa. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll just do 2 runs this week. I don't care. Boo Ling Enjoyers, so ready.
Kind. Make it fast. Feathers incinerate.
Basic attack, resonance liberation, heavy attack. I mean, no, this really matters, but basic attack makes the most sense for this comp. Oh, I don't have anyone who like quickly gap closes this. I don't have Shorekeeper.
Mind's eye.
Victory's mine.
Oh, I could have quick swapped that, huh?
Listen carefully.
Is that all?
Kind of just like fucking around right now and trying to figure out what like quick swap windows look like. This is I'm not doing anything close to serious rotations. Just kind of fucking around right now. Damage dealt. Actually, attack percent is better. I don't know why I didn't pick that one. Whatever.
I hit. I'll end you.
At the helm. More passion.
Sure, more crit rates. Both Lupa and Chang-Li need more crit rates. Go with this one. Yeah, I don't care. I never bother looking at these, I'm not gonna lie. Phainon Stories BRB? What about Whimpering Waste? I'll do Whimpering Waste, but we have time to worry about that. Or are you like referring to like something in particular?
Together revenge.
Wait, why did I do that?
Into the spotlight.
Oh, we're out of stamina. Oh, that's not good.
Now.
Same actor, different role. Listen carefully.
With me.
Feathers incinerate.
Chisholm. Me.
Kit's pretty fun, actually. There's like a lot of like fun little tiny quick swap things you can do. Like even just like a basic 1-2 there, like. Oh. Things. Yeah, like even just like a basic 1-2, especially because like with aerial brand stuff, you can like start like a brand. Well, I can't do it right now because it's not a target. Start a brand charge attack and then swap into her for like a basic 1-2 Chang-Li skill, back into brand for a second spin, etc., etc. There's like quite a few. There's a lot of quick swap windows to fuck around with this team with. Oh right, I have to do this part. We're overcapping on crit, but surely we get an item that lets us like take advantage of overcap crit, right? Surely we get one to drop.
Brad salutes you.
All or nothing.
Oh shit, these wear off over time, don't they? Fuck it, more crit rate. Fuck it, let's go.
Listen carefully.
Together revenge.
Slash.
Yeah, Lupa's rotation is actually really fucking fast. Oh yeah, also chat. I did it a while ago, but I haven't had a chance to like actually show it off. So after this, I'll show it off. But I have successfully nerfed my Chang-Li to almost exactly the equivalent of her not having any like resonance chains. Because I dislike when I'm doing like speed walks and stuff, right? That my Chang-Li kind of like makes it so that my speed walks aren't really as representative because she has the damage increase from her Resonance Chain 1 and 2. So I have sufficiently nerfed her set to the point where it's just about equivalent. How? She's missing one of her 3 costs is like Spectro damage bonus instead, and she doesn't have her full set bonus. It works out to just about the same amount. We're going back for some Yap. Man, Sweetie from Yumcha and ZDZ is another NPC that looks fire as fuck. I love her so much. Oh yeah, no, Sweetie's great. It's the fan. Yes, it is definitely the fan for you. Okay, this is like to do an actual rotation real quick. I know I don't have to like do the full skill or anything. Oh wait, what am I doing? Fuck, that's right. Okay, well that fucked up.
Is that all?
Mind's eye.
New. So she does like speed up, right? Is that all the speed up she gets? They made it sound like a lot more cool with the description. I mean, it's faster at least, but I really hope they give her a skin. Like, I like the red and white aesthetic. I just think that her bodysuit is a little unembellished. Like, I feel like you could have more going on with it. Because especially when you compare it side by side with like Vera's look, who has, you know, the original of this exact style for her. Vera has a, like, I don't want her to necessarily be over-designed. I think it just needs a little more contrast. Like, they can keep the exact same design, but work in a little bit more dark silver to add more contrast, and I think it would look a lot better. Because right now, the bodysuit's just a little too monotone. Or they could even, all they really would have to do is make the legs a slightly darker off-white. Like, just make it slightly darker, and the contrast would improve the look a lot. Because it just, right now, it looks like a bodysuit, even though it's not, right? That's my thoughts, at least. I feel like she could use, like, a slight, I don't know, 20% darker or so on the legs, and it would, like, make the outfit look a lot better. She did flex better when the armor is stolen. I mean, yeah, and Shang-Li is the same deal. But I just, in general, I think that her outfit needs a tiny bit more contrast. Yeah, contrast lining. Because the thing is, she has some contrast lining, but because it's silver, it doesn't really break up the color. It doesn't really break up, like, the tones enough. Like, or if they were, like, darker bands, or even just, like, slightly colored bands, right? They could have made them, like, slightly red or orange or pink or something. It would break up the values, or the tone and value, honestly, because it's white. It will break it up a little bit so it didn't look so much like a bodysuit. I still love her design. It's just little nitpicks, I guess.
I hear cowering prey.
Time to fight! Into the spotlight!
Listen carefully.
Wait, I was like, I didn't have anything to gap close. I forgot I have fucking brands. Of course I have something to gap close.
Chip to me! Lackluster. Applaud for me!
Flames.
SABER.
Brad salutes you.
I'll end you!
Ow!
Oh,
Careful.
that's not the input I wanted. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong one.
That's some attack.
Why can't I press charge attack? Oh, fuck me.
Wait me.